My sincere apologizes to subscribers because I was not publishing any video for a long time. It's because here in Thailand quite a turbulent times, and everything is changing so quick, and I was really busy and so losing some money. Okay, but now you know the situation that all flights are cancelled to Thailand, and then foreigners stay here. Not so many foreigners actually, and the situation with visas is very uncertain. So I will make this video about the Thailand later on, but now we just it is small video, not about health and longevity, but about how to save money while you stay in Thailand permanently at your retirement visa or maybe somehow else. And this is about how I make shelves very cheap. So we all have our own motivation to live longer and to grow, not to grow old. For me personally, it is to witness all the cardinal changes in our life that began this year, but also in a sense my desire to restart life anew and not repeat old mistakes. Yet we have all household chores to do without wasting much money on it. After all, it is much more expensive to hire workers or buy proper furniture. Especially in Thailand, it is kind of not easy to buy good quality furniture. So it is often easier to produce shelves and even some furniture yourself. Therefore, I will tell you in this short video about how I make shelves and tables. Modern industry produces thin-walled steel profiles and rectangular pipes. I have a Russian invention for an utility model about a method of welding thin-walled steel profiles by an electrode. The idea of the invention is to use a time-modulated current. But it is much easier to make rectangular shelves and shelves with fastening with screws and rivets. This design is easy to assemble, disassemble, and transport to a new place. So we begin from buying steel thin-walled pipes of rectangular cross-section. It is preferable to buy steel pipes coated with zinc, or sometimes it is zinc with aluminum. So I go to local shop and buy with delivery rectangular pipes, or in this case I was buying square pipes. With an angle grinder and thin abrasive disc, I cut short pieces of the pipe to use them as plugs. With a rubber hammer, I deform the plugs so that they fit the inside opening of the pipes, like this. So you see, it's a little bit deformed, and the length is such that it can fit inside of this rectangular pipe. Then I cut the pipes into pieces of the required size. Rust has to be removed from the outside of the pipes if they were stored for a long time. For this, I use a strong solution of citric acid. With a brush, I apply the solution of the acid to the pipes. Then, by a wet sponge, I remove the solids and clean the pipes with water. So this, I put the pipes to concrete floor and put this acid solution to them, and then it is getting relatively easy and quick. All the rust gets out. And with the sponge, I remove at some places you have spots, and you can remove this rust in there. With the help of rubber hammer, I move the plugs into the pipe. You see, I arranged the plug so that it can fit the inside of the pipe, and then with few easy, I drive the plugs in. Further, with the help of a drilling press, I produce holes at the ends of the pipes to secure the plugs inside the pipes. You see, so I make a drill so that an rivet, or in my case, I use a welding electrode to fix the plugs. So then, when I produce all the holes, it is not taking a long time. So next, I have to fix plugs inside the pipes. So you can do it with blind rivets. It is a little bit more time consuming, but also easy. And for me, it is easier and faster to fix it by welding. But I just have very good welding apparatus. I use stainless steel electrodes. Stainless steel has a melting point below of the mild steel. Okay, this is a Japanese technology. Very good quality of electrodes. I just simply love quality of these electrodes. This 308L and 2.6 millimeter. And by this method, I actually produce steel rivets which that secure the plugs inside the pipe. But if there is no good welding machine available, then blind rivets is the way to go, of course. So this is how the steel rivets can be produced. It is looking quite nice, and it is secure and smooth surface. You can, with a grinder, you can even polish it or little bit, remove it little bit of metal. Next, with self-taping screws, you may connect the pipes to one shelf. A fiber cement composite board can be used, as it is very stable in wet and humid environment. And the board can be fixed by blind rivets. Okay, so you see this is a set of my shelves, and I connected this boards from smart boards with rivets. It is secured, secure enough, and then with this self-taping screws, I connect all the shelves, all the pipes together. When the shelves are ready, they can be assembled to one design. In my farmhouse, I fix the shelves to walls by screws, and they use only one pole to support them from other side. You see, it's really easy. I made this with the screws, made a hose and put plugs in it, and then with screws fix the shelves. But then one supporting pole is necessary, so it is arranged here. And then you see I changed a little bit the self-taping screws to more to larger size to make it really more secure. Okay, these shelves are not completed yet, that as I didn't have enough time. So a plastic strip will cover the screw heads. I would not use such design to store very heavy things, but standard plastic boxes, or like up to 100 kilo, it should be not problem. Fit well large compartments, while others narrow compartments can be used for instruments, dishes, and other stuff. Considering a low price of the steel pipes, it is a good investment of my time. You see, it's really convenient. It fits the size, the size what you need. It can be improved further with this plastic stripe, which will cover the heads of the screws from this side and from this side. And then some paint can be applied to this spool. So it looks nice. And actually, I made many such shelves in the farmhouse and other my houses. So if the design is not for connected stationary to walls, rectangular pipes can be used with a couple of self-taping screws to avoid a rotation of the pipes relatively to each other. Sometimes instead of the screws, again, to save little bit money, screws are like 2 baht per screw, but sometimes I just use long steel nails and use them as rivets and fix them by welding. For example, a table or a workbench can be made so. Just one example I made a few years ago. I made a workbench. It is already a little bit rusty, but you see this is the rectangular profiles coated with zinc. They are relatively stable. I didn't paint them. But okay, but in this case you need 2 rivets to fix the pipe to avoid rotation of the profiles relatively to each other. Okay, and then it actually can stay long and does not need any maintenance. You can make painting if you like. In my case, I didn't, but okay, it's again it's up to you to decide. Okay, this is a short video. I hope it will be useful for you. And thanks for your time to watch the video. Please comment, subscribe, put likes, ask questions, and share information. Have a good day.